All right, on to 5-2. Now we're dealing with perimeter. So area was the space inside an object, right? In here. Now we're dealing with perimeter. So perimeter is the distance it takes to get around that object. So think of perimeter like a fence that you're putting around your yard or putting around a baseball field or something like that. Perimeter is the area around something. So the way you find perimeters, you just add up all the lengths of the side of that shape. Okay. So for this one, anytime you have something like a rectangle or a square, you can easily find the length of all the sides if you're given one or two of them, right? So if the top is 5, then the bottom also has to be 5. If the right side is 3, then the left side has to be 3. Then you just add them up. So you can either do 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3, or you could do 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, okay? And you would still get the same thing. You get 16. So in the examples below, you just need to add those up. So we've got all of our sides are taken care of here. So we've got 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 4 is 13, plus 3 is 16, plus another 2 would be 18 centimeters. And these are not going to be square anything. They're just straight, whatever the length is, whatever the units are, that's what you're going to use. In number 2, this is, let's count up how many sides this has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is an octagon. Octo means 8, like an octopus. Okay, and this is actually a regular octagon. And what that means is that all sides are exactly the same length. So you have 8 sides that are 3 centimeters each. So the perimeter of that is 24 centimeters. Okay. Lastly, you have this funky looking little fellow. And you just need to add those sides up too. Again, all of those sides are added together. So I think it's easy too for you to add up things that add up to 10. So 6 and 4 is 10. 3, 3, and 4 is also 10. And then the only two you have left are a 2 and a 2, which is 4. So that adds up to 24 centimeters. Can you guys hear my cat? There you go. So 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18, plus 6 is 24. So we get 24 centimeters. Say hi, Blue. All right, so what if any of those lengths are not given to you? Okay, so, and you're going to see some like this on Con. So there's a couple things you need to figure out. So let's say for this one, this entire length here, right, that is not a good line. This whole length is 8 centimeters. If I were to draw this line down, right, and that was a whole rectangle, I would know that the length here is 8, and on this side it's also 8, but here I'm only giving part of it. So 8 minus the 6 that I see would equal this part down here. So that side is going to be 2 centimeters here. So that means that this little section is 2 centimeters. In the same way, across the top, if I were able to draw a straight line straight across, this section is 5 and this section is 4. So this length right here is 9 centimeters. Okay, so now you just need to make sure that you have all the sides. So we've got this side, here, 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 and here. Once you have all of those sides accounted for, now you can just add them up. Okay, so you've got 9 and 9. We know, let's see, we've got 9, 6, 4, 2, 5, and 8. Okay, so again, add up your things that add up to 10. So 6 and 4 are 10. 8 and 2 also equals 10. And then left over I have 5 plus 9, which is 14. So that gives me 10, 20, 30, 4. Okay? And remember to label it. In this case, that's 34 centimeters. Okay? Let's go down here, same thing. So this entire, let's just look at our, sometimes it's hard to kind of see these. If you use a different color, maybe that helps. So everything that's a horizontal length, I'm going to highlight in green. Okay? And I know that those 3 segments have to add up to what this segment is. So I have 1.5 and 2.5, which gives me 4. But I know that whole length has to equal 5. Well, 5 minus 4 equals 1. So this little piece right there has to equal 1. Then if I highlight the other side, my vertical sides, right, we know this is 2.5. And if I was to draw straight down, this is 1, right? So that whole thing has to equal 3.5. On this side, though, I only have 2. So 3.5 minus the 2 I know would leave 1.5. So now I have a length for every little segment, right? This one's 1, this one's 2, 5, 1, 1.5, 2.5, and 5.5. So now I have all of my lengths that I can add up. Okay, so let's start from the top. We've got 2.5, 1.5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 1.5, and 2.5. So let's just double check that we've got those all taken care of. So if we start at the top, right, we should have 2 5s. So there's there and there. Should have 2 1.5s there and there. We should have 2 1s there and there. Then a 2 and a 5, 2 and a 5. So we've got them all taken care of. So let's add those up now. Okay, so 5 plus 5 plus, we got 4 5s. That gives me 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 5 is 17. So you should have 17 centimeters. Okay? And that should do it for perimeter. That's it.